So what we are not about to do is start comparing Erling Haaland to Rasmus Hoijlund. We are not about to start doing that. No, no, no. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I am Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today, I just want to talk about the Rasmus Hoijlund transfer to Manchester United. Here we go. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like and subscribe. Make sure you share, like and subscribe and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Okay, so listen. I know, man, there've been a lot of transfer news. Frankly, for me, I was like, there is literally nothing I can talk about and nothing I can post about because it's the same thing. We're hearing Rasmus Hoijlund to Manchester United. There are like agreements being done. PSG are in the running, but it was just the same thing. Like Fabrizio Romano, all these other people, they kept on talking about the same thing. It was like repeated news, and for me, I found it boring. I'm like, we're literally going to be talking about, oh, the deal is close, or he's agreed personal terms, or etc etc, but like nothing really happened. So for me, I was like, you know what, this is just wasting time. So I personally, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna talk about something that's not happening until it happens. And so now finally Manchester United have signed Rasmus Hoijlund for 70 million euros. 70 for Rasmus Hoijlund, who no one knows, who we only found out about a few months ago, who no one in the Manchester United fan base, well, very few can tell me they knew about Rasmus. Now listen, I know people will look at me and say, oh my gosh, I know my mom was telling me like, why are you so negative when it comes to Manchester United transfers? I am not negative when it comes to Manchester United transfers, but like, why are we paying 70 million plus add-ons for Rasmus Hoijlund? Who is he? No one even knows him. Like, I have no problem. I know I have done a Rasmus Hoijlund reaction video where we're looking at Rasmus Hoijlund's skills, and I said he was good. He's a good kid. He's a good player. I think he can be great under the right coach. But like, I have no problem with him as a player. I think he's a good up and coming striker. My problem is he's an up and coming striker. Why are we paying 70 million? Honestly, Rasmus Hoijlund is 40 million, 45 max, 50 if we go beyond and above. This 70 million, we have been robbed. Let's just be honest, we have been robbed. So I'm not upset with Erasmus. I wanted Erasmus Hoijlund to Manchester United, but I just don't. I think the price at which we have gotten him, this is Harry Maguire, 70 million all over again, because Rasmus is not even Premier League proven. And I know the argument is, oh my God, it doesn't mean that if someone hasn't. I have also made that argument. I've said there are actually players that have come from other leagues that have actually been good in the Premier League. But this is a kid. Like, it's not like he's a proven. He's not like an Oshimeni. He's a kid who had what 20 goals, 21 goals. Like, he hasn't even just like broken on the scene and the whole of Europe is going after him. No, I don't know how Eric Ten Hag even came across Rasmus. Like, it's interesting. I would love to find out. Like, did he come across a video? What happened? Because honestly, if we have to be honest, the whole fan base, 70% of us had no clue that a person called Rasmus Hoijlund exists. Let's just be honest. But yeah, so at the end of the day, Manchester United have bought him at 70 million, and even though we can complain, we've still paid the money. We've been robbed. But anyway, so we move on. If someone came and told me, like a few years ago, Manchester United will have an amazing window in which they will not drag with regards to signings, but they will sign players fast. But the players that they will sign, one will be a Chelsea academy player who is beloved by Chelsea and who had a horrible season, but Manchester United will still want him. The second one is a goalkeeper slash defender slash midfielder. And the third one is an up and young coming striker who will be priced at 70 million. I would have laughed. I'm like, that's a joke. Why would we do that? That doesn't even make sense. Well, here we are doing exactly that. We have a player who came from Chelsea who had a horrible season that we decided, you know what? Let's still get him. Then we have Onana here, who's an amazing goalkeeper, but decides to play from the center. And then we have Rasmus, who clearly is a kid, but like, we're about to put in, I don't know if he's 20 or 21-year-old, as our main striker in a Premier League that has other teams who have the likes of Mo Salah, who have the likes of Nunes, who have the likes of Haaland. But anyway, I'm not complaining. It makes sense, right? Yeah. So if someone told me that, I would have laughed, but here we are. The other thing I wanted to talk about with regards to Rasmus Hoijlund, I just think like if this is the player that we're going to go for as a striker, I know obviously he'll be playing with Rashford, interchanging and whatnot, but I think people should be patient with him because if he comes and just goes and scores 2023 goals, I'll be like, wow. But if he doesn't do that, oh my gosh, my paper. If he doesn't do that, I think people shouldn't like start attacking him. I think we should give him time. This is a kid who's going to a club like Manchester United. That's not a small thing. I think people underestimate how big of a club Manchester United in. I mean, there have been bigger players, the Falcao's, Di Maria, that have come to Manchester United and flopped. Not that I'm saying Rasmus will flop, but I'm just saying let's give him time. And also, this thing of how many players have other teams? There's so many players that other teams are signing, but for some reason, the media has already put Rasmus Hoijlund against Haaland. Like, why? You're already setting up the kid for failure. Let him just be Rasmus. Like, he's just Rasmus. All we want from him right now is just to get a feel of the Premier League and score the goals that he can. But to start putting him up against Haaland just does not make sense. Like, if Manchester United fans start feeding into Rasmus versus Haaland, like it would not make sense. Let's not even give the media the attention that they want to bring this narrative of Hoyland versus Haaland. Like, let's not give them that attention, please. Let's just let the kid be. If he scores 5 goals, fine, we move. If he scores 2, we move. If he scores 20, amazing, we move. But this thing of, oh, Haaland versus Hoyland, no, no, no. Right? Let's give the kid grace. So it's been an interesting window. For me personally, the one player that I'm looking forward to for Manchester United to buy is Amrabat. Like if Manchester United buy him, I will be the happiest. Because for me, I just think we need a midfielder so much. Like for me, a midfielder has been on my heart. So if we can get Amrabat, I'll be the happiest. For him, I won't complain. These others, I had no choice but to accept. Even though I was just like, what? But yeah, so it's been an interesting window. Let's just applaud Manchester United, even though the signings have been crazy. We have signed, guys. By the time we're opening the actually, the funny thing is, we would have had 3 players come through the door and others leaving, like Elanga. By the time the season is opening, and the season is opening what on the 14th, 12th, I'm not sure. But like, we are having 3 players before the season opens. Like, this is progress. Ladies and gentlemen, it's progress. But anyway, that's all I had for you guys today. Apologies, my dogs are barking. It's so good to be back. Yay! But anyway, so yeah, so that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Bye.